third form now. Congratulations, this is the orange belt form. If you've made it this far, you're doing great. We want to challenge you now by adding 2 new stances and a new block to your techniques. Let's practice our horse riding stance first. Horse riding stance just is like it sounds. It's like you're riding a horse. Our feet are going to be nice and wide, double the width of your shoulders. My knees should be bent so my weight is 50-50 in the center and my toes are pointing forward. This right here is our horse riding stance, right here in the middle. From our horse riding stance, we're going to try a new stance. It's called our back set stance. Very similar, my feet should be wide, my knees should be bent. But if I'm going this direction, I want to turn that foot out so my toes point the way I'm going. My back foot stays so that my heels line up like a letter L. Both knees are bent, and my weight should be slightly shifted back toward the back leg. Let's do them together. Horse stance, back stance. Horse stance. Let's try the other side. Back set stance. Horse stance. One more time. Back set stance. In our last form, we worked on a low block, which protects the lower half of our body, a high block that protects up top above our body. Now we're going to block the center of our body. This block is called in to out block. It starts from the inside of my body and works out. Here's a simple way to practice. Hands in, to out. In, to out. Let's do it one hand at a time. In by your hip, bring it out. Other hand, in, to out. An easy way to remember this is pretend like your hand is reaching in your pocket, pulling something out. In, to out. In, to out. The last thing I want you to practice before we learn our form is putting our block and our stance together. Let's see if you can do it. In, to out block, and let's go into that back set stance. Now my goal for you is to have good timing, that your hand and foot move at the exact same time and finish at the exact same time. Let's try it together. In, to out. Let's try the other side. In, to out. Make sure your stance is nice and deep. Okay, orange belts, let's put everything that we worked on together and try our form. Kicho, Hyung, Sambu, the third of our basic forms. From our ready stance, we look to the left and we do that in to out block that we just practiced. In to out. Nice back set stance. Followed by a punch. This should be done in our front stance. Let's repeat the same combination behind us to the right. Look over your right shoulder as you turn to the right, block. Step punch. Look. Now we go to the center, just like our first 2 forms. Bend the arm, follow the elbow, low block. This is done in our front stance facing forward. Now we're going to do 3 punches in our horse riding stance that we just learned. Try it with me. 1, 2, and our third one is our yell. Let's repeat the same pattern behind us. Turn to the left, left hand blocks, back stance, punch. Right hand block to the right, punch. Center, low block, front stance. Then our body sideways, horse riding stance, and our punches. 1, 2, and 3 is our yell. Repeat one more time. To the left, to the right, and center. Finishing back where we started. just seen the form. Now it's your turn. Do it with me. Let's practice our 3 stances. The back set stance, the horse stance, the front stance. All while we do our form, Kicho Hyung Sambu. Hands come up, left foot steps out, right stance. Let's begin. Ha! Ha! Great job.